Good day, everyone. Today is Read Across Jamaica Day, and I'd like to read an excerpt from one of my favorite books, written by Ben Carson. The title is Think Big, and I'm going to read to you a short excerpt from chapter 10, and that chapter is about thinking big. Now, Ben Carson says, and I'd like you to listen, and I'd like for you to apply this to your lives. And here we go. A simple method that I suggest to you young people to discover their intellectual talents is not just for young people, but persons of all age will find useful. Find a quiet place where it is possible to think and not be interrupted for a few minutes. Then do the following exercise. 1. Ask yourself the question below. It is helpful to write these answers down. You can study them at any time. In answering the questions, be honest and be generous. To do well at something does not mean that you have to do it perfectly. It means that you do something well and the results show that you did well. Even for those who are at the academic bottom of the class, the questions are still valid. All of us can do something. The first question, at what have I done well so far in my life? Think about that and write it down. Second, in what school subjects have I done well? Write it down. Thirdly, why did I choose that subject? And you know why you have chosen that subject. You love it, your friends, your family. Fourthly, what do I think to do that has caused others to compliment me? Think of those things. Your friends just compliment you about things that you do naturally. Finally, what do I do well and think of as fun, although my friends sees it as work or as boring activities? Think of those 5 questions, write down the answers, and be generous about yourself. Analyze yourself. Continuing. Analyze yourself and your situation as much as you can. Analyze matters for yourself instead of depending upon tests and outside advice. However, I know that some people are not very good at self-reflection and do better by interacting with others. By the way, part of the talents of people-centered individuals is to interact well with others. Whether you can figure out the answer to these questions or you talk to them over with someone else, find someone whose judgment you respect. Your parents, perhaps, a teacher, good person, a pastor, not a good person, or an older family friend, or just your closest friend. Write down what is said by those in whom you confide. Compare those ideas to what you have written about yourself. Are the answers the same? So your friends have said one thing, your pastor said one thing, you have said something else about yourself. Compare them. Are they the same? What do you now see about yourself that you didn't think of before? Very importantly. Is there a difference? What is it that you're seeing about yourself now? And for 4 or 5 days, spend some time each day by yourself in thinking of these answers. And you will start that great journey of studying yourself, the hardest study you'll ever undertake in life, but a most important one. Have a wonderful Read Across Jamaica Day. Continue reading because knowledge is power. Have a good one.